You guys want to know how I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year? Keep watching and I'll let you guys know how I'm going to hit 100,000 subscribers. It's very simple, honestly. It's a very simple strategy. And, and honestly, I know a lot of you guys can also do the same thing. You guys just need to put your mind to it. Okay, so this is a strategy. And I know it sounds so simple, but that's because it is. And literally, you guys could do the same thing with any niche, and I guarantee you that it could work. Now, this is just a disclaimer. Obviously, everyone has different experiences when it comes to this whole YouTube journeys. So, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but I guarantee you, if you put in the effort, it could work. So all you need to do is just make content about your niche, and just talk about it. I know, plain and simple, right? But look at me. I'm a prime example. I was doing YouTube shorts for like 3 years. And yes, I got a lot of subscribers. And I didn't meet the requirements of the 1,000 subscribers. Ooh, back in my first year of doing YouTube. But one thing that I've always struggled in was the 4,000 watch hours. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, big whoop, why do you need 4,000 watch hours? Well, the whole reason why I'm doing this YouTube stuff is to get monetized. You know, obviously I'm being plain and truthful with you guys. You know, everyone that is doing YouTube, their dream is to get monetized. Their dream is to just make YouTube into their career. So what am I going to do to reach those 4,000 watch hours, you may ask? Well, I'm just going to sit down here in my trusty good chair that has survived for 5 years in my bedroom, and right now currently in my living room. But I'm just going to talk about my niche. I'm going to talk about just my life experiences, and I'm going to talk about how I'm planning on getting monetized. So that is my goal, to reach 100,000 subscribers. Now it's up to you whether or not you want to watch my video, obviously, because you guys are the ones that ultimately click on any video that's on YouTube. And if you guys don't like a video, boom, simple, you just click off. If you don't want to watch a video, boom, you keep scrolling, and maybe you just want to watch iShowSpeed's newest stream. Plain and simple, right? Because who doesn't want to watch all these popular YouTubers that blew up for some reason, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep on talking and talking and talking until I can't talk no more, because ultimately that's what I want to do on this YouTube platform. I just want to make content that is gonna make my life change for the better, because that's all we want. We want content to change our life. We want people to come back to watch our content because they're getting something of value. And I know I'm not the best, right? I know I'm not the best speaker. I'm not the best speech giver, but I'm working towards that. And I don't really care if I get 5 views. I don't care if I get 6 views. As long as I'm getting some views, that's all that matters. Because what I want to do is also create a catalog of videos so that my YouTube channel could just have a bunch of content, so that when new people find my channel, they're going to see it and they're going to be like, oh man, how many videos does he have? 2,000 videos of 20-minute talking points. Like, I want to watch all of them. So that's also something you need to work on, right? Your catalog of videos. If you only have 10 videos, people are going to find your channel. They're going to just watch all those 10 videos and they're going to be like, oh, that's it. Okay, next YouTuber. But imagine if you were to have a catalog of videos of 1,000 of your talking points, or whatever it is that you do. It could be reaction, could be gaming, could be cooking. People are going to see that and they're going to treat it as a Netflix binge session, right? They're going to sit down and be like, oh, my favorite YouTuber has 1,000 videos. Now I got to watch them all. All right. So that's pretty much what you need to work on. Just build a catalog of videos, even if nobody watches, right? So I guarantee you, if you're still watching this video right now, I truly admire you guys, because a lot of people, if I'm being honest, they click off after 40 seconds. And what does that tell YouTube? That probably my video wasn't the best. But honestly, for me, I don't really care, because all I want is my videos to be out there. I want my videos to just be published, so for the whole world to see. And like I said, I don't care if I get 5 or 6 views. That doesn't matter, because at the beginning, you are probably not going to get a lot of views. You're going to start seeing the snowball effect once your YouTube videos start to pop off, right? So it could be in a year, it could be in 2 years. Heck, it could even be in the next 5 years. But here's the good thing. It could also be in the next months. You don't know if the video that you're hesitating to publish, you don't know if that video is going to go viral. Just post it. I don't care if you think you messed up. I don't care if you think you sound so vague and so boring. Like right now, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, can I be frank with you? Okay. Hi, I'm Frank. Nice to meet you. I feel like I am a boring person. I feel like I don't really know sometimes what is going to come out of my mouth, right? But that's the whole goal that I'm trying to do towards these videos. They're not scripted. I don't have a script at all. I'm talking from what's in my heart, what's in my brain, what's in my head at the moment. So my videos are not scripted. Sure, I could think of a talking point beforehand, but everything that I say is not scripted, which is why I mess up a lot. But it only takes like a couple seconds, a couple minutes, a couple videos for me to just get in a good, rhythm. Dab on them haters, even though that's a couple of years too late. But I just need to get into rhythm, which is why sometimes, this is a good practice. If you feel like you don't have anything to say or you feel like you're struggling with the topic, just press record. It's going to put you in a pressure. It's going to put you in a spot where you're pressured to just talk and to just let your mind wander. And that is going to be practice for you to know how to improvise, to know how to come up with things to say. And keep in mind, all these things, they're not just random, like, things that, trust me, bro, trust me. No, like these are my experiences and my viewpoints on how I see YouTube, how or what I'm planning on doing for the next couple of years that are coming, right? Because if we're being honest, we're going to be here on YouTube for a couple more years, for who knows, for maybe even decades, right? Because Google owns YouTube. YouTube is this big billion-dollar business venture that has provided a lot of people all these careers and all these sources of income, which is why I feel like a lot of people nowadays want to be YouTubers, because they're tired of working their 9-to-5 jobs that are not paying at all in this economy, if I'm being truthfully honest. So people are looking for different ventures, right? They're starting their own side business. They're starting their own online trading business. I don't know, whatever it is that you're doing, but a 9-to-5 job alone nowadays isn't enough. And only the big higher up jobs are going to require a lot of either labor, a lot of studying, which honestly, like I said, that's not bad. It's not bad. If you're doing that, that's your goal, that's your passion, that's amazing. Good for you. But, for the majority of people, that's just not the case. Either they're working a retail job or they're working something where it's like it's not paying enough, or they're working very long hours away from home, which, kind of destroys the work-life balance. So in my mind, being a YouTuber is probably the best thing you could do. In my mind, okay? I'm talking about for me, because obviously there's someone that could start a cooking business and, that takes off for them, and that's cool. But for me, I feel like being a YouTuber is probably the best way, because you get the best of both worlds, right? You get to have a good work-life balance. Now, it's up to you whether or not you want to have good work-life balance, because obviously you could take a route where it's like you're on YouTube and you just work all the freaking time and your life is pretty much like now because you're so focused on YouTube. But, hey, when it comes to the point where you could retire, your work-life balance on YouTube, you're going to be making passive income on your videos and you're going to be living your life. So for me, it's a win-win situation. Now, everyone's different, right? So how I work on YouTube might be different from how you work on YouTube. And we just need to learn, in my opinion, how to go with the flow, right? So go with the flow. Don't worry about what's going to happen in the next day or 10 years. Worry about right now. Worry about the content that you're filming or you're editing right now, because we only have today to focus on. Why are we going to focus on tomorrow? Who knows if tomorrow you're even going to be alive? So let's focus on just today and let's continue to just work from there. And then when tomorrow comes, that'll be a problem in and of itself. Okay, so let's just keep grinding, keep hustling, and let's just keep growing. I know I say that all the time, but honestly, that's what we need to do. We just need to keep growing. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you think you're not capable of being a YouTuber. A lot of people, they probably think that, but they haven't really unleashed the real power that's inside of them to be an actual influencer or person on YouTube. You never know if you're going to be that next person to make the big leagues, right? To change the world, to be a good influence, to provide comedy, to provide education, to provide entertainment. There you go. So you never know if you're going to be that person. So just record, just publish that video, even though you have a lot of mistakes, just publish it, because that's going to show people that you're human. And obviously we're all human. And hey, think about this. In 2 years, when you look back at these videos that you posted back in the day, you're going to see how much you've grown, and you're going to just admire it, because you're going to be like, man, I can't believe I used to suck at recording videos, and now look at me, I'm producing all these videos. Or man, I can't believe I used to be so stiff in my voice, but now look, I'm talking fluently, right? So take these videos as progression, right? Because you want to just progress. On top of every video, you want to progress. And I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.